What is going on, guys? This is Brandon from USF1 here with a 2018 Grand Prix preview with a little extra, I'm sure. Today, I want to talk about my predictions for the race, year, season, who will come out on top of all the teams, like which driver beats whom at each team in particular, and talk a little bit about the engine changes, regulation changes. They're small, but you guys have been asking for me to make a video on it, so I will in this video. But still, obviously, it's worth mentioning, even though the changes are slight and small. But first, let's talk about the Australian Grand Prix. This is the first time ever, first race ever, where we will have three DRS zones. The first DRS zone will be in between turns 12 and 13. The second one being between turn 16 and turn 1. Obviously, that is the start-finish straight. And the third being between turns 2 and 3. So immediately after that little little chicane section after turn 1, right after that, boom, there's already another DRS straight. So you can gain a lot of ground. So ample space to get an overtake done. But hopefully this year's cars can actually get around each other. We didn't see like really competitive racing until like China. And then really it was really between like Azerbaijan Grand Prix when things started heating up. So hopefully things start right away this year in Australia. Anyway, Albert Park is 5.303 kilometers in length, and they will be going around 58 times, bringing the total race distance covered to 307.574 kilometers. My predictions. I'm going to post this up. My picks are usually wrong, so take my predictions with a grain of salt. But I am predicting with my head over my heart, so take that in mind while looking at predictions. Don't blast me too much. Anyway, when it comes down to overall Constructors' Championship titles, this will be going to Mercedes again. I just don't see a true challenger to that team yet. Of course, Ferrari has improved, but I think I think Mercedes has improved even more. Driver's title will go to Lewis Hamilton again for his 5th driver's title. Again, I truly hope Vettel pulls it out of his hat, of the hat this year. But yes, Hamilton will win his 5th driver's title. Top three drivers in the championship will be Hamilton, Vettel, and Bottas in that order. Top 3 teams: Mercedes, Ferrari, and Red Bull. Yes, I know, so exciting, right? Predictable again, unfortunately. But yeah, that's just I hope I'm wrong again, but I think that's just how it's going to be. And Lewis will gain 12 race wins. Yes, 12 race wins. That's sheer dominance. Again, I hope I'm wrong, but as of now, those are my choices, right? So let's get down to the team predictions. First, when it comes to Mercedes, the Hamilton versus Bottas, I think Hamilton will win. I don't think Bottas will be able to figure out the trick to beating Hamilton. Between Vettel and Raikkonen, of course, I'm going Vettel there. Ricciardo and Verstappen. This is actually a really hard one, but I'm going to go with Daniel Ricciardo because, obviously he's the homeboy for Australian Grand Prix, but him being Australian. But I think that Ricciardo is going to get the edge over Max this year. Perez versus Ocon. I'm going with Ocon on this one. He turns out to be a great driver. Stroll versus Sorokin. I'm going with Stroll. I'm not really a fan of either of them, but yeah, I'm going with Stroll just because he has more experience in an F1 car than Sorokin does. But who knows? Maybe Sorokin will prove me wrong and blow Stroll out of the water near the end of the year. Hulkenberg versus Sainz. I like both drivers equally, but I'm going with Sainz. Grosjean versus Magnussen. I love my Haas guys. I'm going with K-Mag this year. If you guys I actually have an article on for Last Word on Sports talking about how the driver battle between Grosjean and Madison last year. Madison actually had, if he actually didn't have as many DNFs as he did, he actually had a chance. He could have had a chance to beat Grosjean. But Hartley versus Gasly for Toro Rosso. I'm going with Hartley. Sorry, not Gasly. I'm going with Hartley. Just because, I don't know. He looks like my doppelganger. I like him a lot, actually. Now for McLaren, Alonso versus Van Dorn. Of course, I'm going with the ex-2-time champion, Fernando Alonso. And then Ericsson versus Leclerc, and arguably one of my, the prettiest cars on the grid. I know everyone's been saying Alfa Romeo's front end looks kind of boring, but I'm going with Leclerc. Ericsson's a great driver. I like him. I like his new helmet, actually, but I'm going with Leclerc. All right, regulation changes. summary sort of thing, technical regulations, summary, the big T-wings, the monkey seat and shark fin style engine covers are now outlawed. Halo cockpit protection, the Halo, are now mandatory. Suspension systems that could alter the car's aerodynamic performance over a lap are not allowed anymore. And then some sporting regulations that are changed. Drivers are allowed 3 rather than 4 power units per season. Simplified grid penalties for power unit changes, and wider range of dry tire compounds. When it comes down to the trick suspension, here's what they're talking about. Another small but potentially important directive issued by the FIA ahead of the 2018 season relates to trick suspensions, which could be used to improve a car's aerodynamic performance. Last year, teams including Mercedes, Red Bull, and Ferrari tried setups with a small link in the front suspension connected to the upright, believed to cleverly allow the ride height of the car, a key factor in the aerodynamics, to be varied over the course of a lap depending on steering angle. The FIA has since decreed such systems will now be allowed. When it comes down to simpler grid penalties, 1 less engine per driver could mean more grid penalties in 2018. However, this will be a far less confusion for fans over how these penalties impact the starting order. Under the previous system, drivers changed multiple power unit elements could rack up multiple grid drops, often in excess of the number of cars at the event. Now, any driver who earns a grid penalty of 15 places or more will have to start from the back of the grid. If more than 1 driver receives such a penalty, they will be arranged at the back of the grid in the order in which they change elements. This should mean less headaches for fans and those at the FIA tasked with deciding the grid. When it comes down to tires, 7 dry compounds now and 2 wet tire compounds are to be chosen for the course of the year. Also new for 2018 is the ice blue color of the hard compound. This frees up orange to be used as an aforementioned super hard, denoting it as the very hardest choice available in Pirelli's range. They barely even used any of the hards last year, so I don't even know why they even made them. But the 2018 range is like this. The Hyper Soft will be in pink, Ultra Soft will be purple again, Super Soft will be red, and Soft will be yellow, so nothing changed there. Medium, white, again, nothing changed. Hard being blue, and super hard being orange. But yeah, the times for the Australian Grand Prix, I'm done with my little spiel on that. But yeah, guys, if you want me to go into the regulations even further, I could do that, but I think this kind of sums it up pretty perfectly. But here are the times of events this weekend in local time. Look for broadcasts in your area for the channel and start times directly to you. Here in the U.S., it will be the first time on ESPN, which I guess will just be the Sky Sports broadcast, and it will be at midnight in my time zone. So it looks like a party night for me. Woo! I want to say, but yeah, that's it for my video, guys. Thanks for, I just want to say thanks for the support for you guys gave me last year. I've slowly been losing motivation to keep this channel going. And but the sport and you guys keep me going. Hopefully I don't fall completely out of love with creating content for you guys. YouTube has been, I don't know, difficult lately. I have been keeping myself busy, of course, though. I have now taken a writing position with Last Word on Sports. In particular, their motorsports section. So Last Word on Motorsport. I primarily write about Formula E. Another one of my favorite series. This is only because, you know, it's close and they pass each other and stuff, and it's not predictable. But it's not for everyone, I know. Of course, you know, like the engine sounds and everything are kind of different. They kind of sound like, you know, like jet aircraft or like a spacecraft or anything like that. So that's why I kind of like it. But yeah, as with that job, I now have a Twitter handle. So make sure to check that out and give me a follow. I would love to have you guys, you know, follow me on Twitter since I'm on there a lot now. But of course, I still have my Facebook and stuff, so make sure you guys check out the USF1 Facebook page. I've been posting there a lot lately. But yeah. But anyway, guys, this has gone on a little bit longer than I anticipated. But thanks for watching. I'm Brandon with USF1. Drop me a sub if you guys are new. Leave a like on this video. And I really appreciate it, guys. Leave me a comment down below with your predictions and driver battles. Maybe even upload your own video tagging mine. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but some interaction is always a good thing, and I would like to interact more with you guys throughout the year. But yeah, guys, I'm Brandon with USF1. Hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the race. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the race. Felt like the off season just dragged on. So you guys have fun and stay safe. Peace.